Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Misguided, and I want to start this video off by saying long live Draco the Ruler, because today I'm breaking down the latest LA Times article about the Draco case by writer and friend of Draco, Jeff Weiss. Man, honestly, 9 years have passed since Draco left us, and it's starting to look like this case is being slowed down and purposely not investigated by the very people put in position to solve it. And the more we learn, the more it feels like justice was never even an option for Draco. Attorneys for Ralphie and his mom and the Sting team says CPH, the department in charge of the Draco case, is not equipped to solve a case like Draco's, which is alarming to me. It did not state the status of the civil suit, but I'm sure it will lead to some type of out-of-court settlement and NDA. And it should be record-breaking what happened to Draco while at work, surrounded by police and security, and some security rumored to be involved in the incident, shouldn't have ever happened. So one thing we can confidently confirm that is true from this article is that the LAPD saying the case is still open and they are actively still looking for leads. But let's be real. If they really wanted to solve this case, it would have been handled years ago. Do you guys remember the civil suit the Notorious B.I.G.'s mother filed against the LAPD in the city of Los Angeles a few years back? They made sure to solve that case quickly. That was a big mess for them, and that incident wasn't caught on camera the way Draco's was. Now we are finding out about new evidence of never-before-seen video of Draco's final moments. It was shown for the first time during the civil lawsuit depositions against Live Nation. If the police solve this case, it exposes way more than just the people who attacked Draco and the rumored LA artists who allegedly were involved. It exposes how security failed that night, how police stood by and watched in the dozens, and how a festival with money and power prioritized everything except keeping Draco safe, knowing well enough where the festival was and who they booked on the card with him. Now let's get into this.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm so mad, bro. My mama, bro. YG did some hoe shit, bro. And if I see cut, I'ma slap the shit out, bro. But nigga, we fighting big ass security. You got those security guards fighting, nigga. Like, come on, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro.
So we do learn from the article that the official story, according to this LA Times article, is that the LAPD say they are actively working on the case still. They are quoted saying they are still seeking leads and urging witnesses to come forward. But let's be honest, people. How many times have we heard this before from them? Rampart Division, anyone? We've seen the city of Los Angeles move mountains when it wants to solve a case. We've seen them go after people aggressively when it serves their agenda. But with Draco the Ruler, suddenly, there's no urgency. There's no arrests. There's no updates. We learned that Jeff Weiss, the writer of this article, reached out to the lead detective on the Draco case, and not only did he ignore calls and text messages to help with the article and get more information on the investigation, but they have still, at this time of writing, failed to respond to any inquiry about the status of the Draco case, which was caught on camera, and the names of many attackers are well known in the streets already. Even the fans know who did it. And now we know that during the civil lawsuit against Live Nation, new footage of Draco's last moments were shown in depositions, footage we should have seen years ago. So why is it surfacing now? Because the truth isn't convenient. And if they actually pursue this case the way they should, it could open up doors they don't want opened. If it wasn't for Jeff Weiss' journalism on this case, it would have been forgotten about completely. It's now up to Draco's fans to keep the truth alive, because the LAPD, the state, and the state police, they won't. Draco's family, isn't waiting on the police. They're taking action themselves. They're suing Live Nation, the company behind Once Upon a Time in LA, for failing to protect Draco. And this lawsuit is where we're getting real updates, not from the LAPD or the news, not from the prosecutors, but from lawyers fighting for Draco's mother. This never-before-seen footage, it didn't come from detectives doing their jobs. It came out because of depositions in a civil case, and that should tell you everything you need to know. If this was really about justice, why wasn't this footage made public before? Why wasn't it used to make arrests? The police have had access to it, yet they've done nothing with it. It's clear the real reason this case is still unsolved. It's because they don't really know what happened. It's because solving it would force them to acknowledge all their own failures, because they made many that night, and it could cost the city millions. So at this point, right, I have to ask, will justice for Draco ever happen? Because in my opinion, this case isn't about the beef with the Englewood families. That's the least of it. That's what they want you to focus on. The reality is a lot stranger. See, Draco's death wasn't just a result of rap politics. It was a failure at every level. And the longer this case stays unsolved, the more obvious it becomes that the people in charge don't want it solved. Let me know in the comments what you think. Will we ever see justice for Draco? Long live Draco. It's your boy Misguided. I appreciate y'all staying locked in, because I'm going to keep asking the questions they don't want answered. Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 1,000. We're growing quick. 20,000 of you come back every month as returning viewers. And what does Milk say? Don't be a Gilligan. Just hit that sub button. The content's only getting better, and we got a lot planned for this year. I'm out.